The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
A number of years ago, there lived in Eretz Yisrael two great Sephardic Go'onim, great rabbis. They were very knowledgeable in the wisdom of Kabbalah. One was named Rabbi Yaakov Adas. He was Rosh Yeshiva of the Yeshiva Peiris Yosef, famous Sephardic yeshiva in Yerushalayim. And his friend was Rabbi Yehuda Pesia, who was also very known to deal, he wrote a sefer about it, dealt with dibukim and spirits that enter people. He knew how to get rid of them. They learned together a lot for many years. And one day, they just made a deal with them. One turned to the other. Let's make a deal between us. Whoever's going to die first is going to come to the other one and is going to tell him what they both wanted to know is, what is the maimed, what's the position of Loimdei Torah in the world to come? What's their schar? How is their learning mashpia in Shemai? No, they both shook hands, kiyas kaf, made us come. After a number of years, the Adas passed on. All the Gdei Yerushalayim, Rabbanim, went to give him his last kavod and accompanied him to his final resting place. Rabbi Yehuda Pesia remembered the promise they made to each other, and he was waiting anxiously if his friend would come to visit him. At the end of the Shiva, suddenly, in a dream, Rabbi Yaakov Adas appears to Rabbi Yehuda Pesia in a dream. And he said to him, when I came up to Shemayim, they showed me what goes on in the Olam HaEmes. And what's the schar that a person gets for every mitzvah that a yid does. You should know, I can't reveal to you what the schar is that you get for limud HaTorah. Because as long as you're downstairs in that world, you have no possibility to grasp and understand the amazing schar for Loimdei Torah. But one thing he said, I do have reshus to tell you. So listen up here, he said. Did you remember the certain yid who was nifter a number of years ago, and he used to drazach in the shuls of Yerushalayim? He was a schlepper. Yerushalayim, they have a lot of those. In America, you don't have so many. Remember that yid? Do you remember what he used to do when he went to the shuls? He used to always pull out snuff tabak. Snuff. I remember many times in Yerushalayim, even now sometimes when I'm there, I daven in a certain shul, and I know one of the main gaboyim who's there, who's a big macher in the Chevra Kadisha, always comes over to me with his special blend of snuff, and he said, let me give you an honor to... He comes, I take a pinch with my forefinger, my thumb, I take a deep breath, and usually I give a sneeze, and the man smiles from ear to ear, and he says to me, it's a good name. It's good, no? Absolutely, the best, I tell him. Do you remember that yid used to go around from shul to shul and give out the snuff to people? I want you to know, the guy did it to make people happy. And he wanted them to daven better and to learn better. That's why he did it. If people would know what kind of schar that person is getting in that world, because he brought joy to others and he caused pleasure to others, they would run around and dish out snuff tabak all day long, nonstop. He says somebody who causes a small simcha, a small joy to somebody, there's a waiting for him, schar rav, a lots of schar, amazing schar. Yeah, that'll unbelievable. It's like, take things for granted. People get involved in their own simple lives, and they just don't think, I have an opportunity to make another person happy.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org